Well, here we are back in Gran Turismo doing some day races, and yeah, the return is very untriumphant. So this is daily race A, and yeah, you're gonna see that it really does not go that well at all. Few reasons. One, haven't been to see them already off the track. One, haven't really done anything in the game for a little wee while, so I'm quite rusty. Two, the honestly the car's a piece of shit. Really. Three, it's with what track it is. It's like there are 3 horse miles, some bollocks like that. I can't remember. But basically, it's a track that I like to not stay on. Basically, I don't know this track. Hence why I'm all over the place with it. I don't know the track. I haven't raced on the game for a while. It's in a car that I didn't really like how it felt. I'm an amateur person anyway. I'm not an expert racer. I just like following everyone else off the road, you know. But it is basically, if you're new to the channel or what have you, or it's like your first video of mine you've ever really seen, if you're looking for someone who is amazing at racing, you're in the wrong area. I'm not an amazing racing driver. I'm not amazing at this game. I'm just doing this for a bit of fun. I am on a different profile than what would be my normal profile, so I am starting that from the beginning, completely from the beginning. So basically, my driver rating and sportsmanship rating on this are basically at the lowest of the low. But I wanted to start with a fresh new profile for this rather than carrying on from my main profile, because I was thinking that I'm not in that kind of league of amateur racing anymore. I don't think. I mean, it's not saying that I'm terrible at the game. I'm just not amazing at the game. I could be better, but I could be a lot worse. But yeah, so back onto the actual race. I don't have any information on the screen at the moment because it's like the first time I've done because all of this I've used nothing but the replays for this. So it's like I know I could turn the information on for the replays. So if that's something I might do in future videos with this, but it might not end up being in every single one. But so where was what position? I know I think this race I finished like 4th or 5th. I think in this one I did a bit better in this one. I say that as I go off the track. But no, I did better in this race than I did in the second race, because there's 2 races in this video. The second race, I didn't actually do too badly. I only did as bad as it seemed, because a lot of people left that race. But you'll find out that one later on. So yeah. I just wanted to stick with a simple concept for this return. So it's going to be I'm just going to be like going on about what I'm actually doing, what I plan to do with these, because these daily race videos, they're not going to take over anything else specifically. And it's also it's not going to be every week that I'm doing one kind of thing. So it might be. The next lot of daily races, I might not feature in the video, but the week after that, they might feature in the video. So it's kind of dependent on some other factors. So yeah, but if you're looking for hard, concentrated racing and like close racing, this, that, blah, 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 yeah, again, this ain't the place. This is just if you just want to have a bit of fun, laugh at my shitty driving, and just generally just criticise where I go wrong, praise where I go well, and and all that general rubbish basically. But yeah, So I think obviously there are some other things that I will be doing within Gran Turismo as well. I'm just going to lay this on whilst we're doing this first race, because this first race isn't the most interesting, but I want to, yeah, it's a good time for me to relay some information, because we all love information. If you may have possibly recently, not that many people did, but regardless, you may have recently obviously seen that I'm planning to do some kind of like long-winded race series thing, where I'm just going to be basically racing in a car that's in Cancer Research UK decal kind of thing. You know, this one do something nice. You know, it's like, why not do some fun little videos for this? Blah 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 blah. Do some racing. See if I can raise a little bit of money for cancer research. Why the hell not? If it works, it works. If it don't work, oh well, it's not the end of the world. And obviously, in that video, I was still talking about, well, what kind of races I'll be doing, this and the other. The format from since that video will probably change a little bit. There's a couple of factors. The main kind of factor is the last thing I want to do is to be sort of like recording it or broadcasting it live, and then next thing you know it, my son wakes up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I gotta go sort him out, and that could take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. It depends on what the situation is, and I don't want to stop recording and then start re-recording again in way to broadcasting. I also don't want to do it so long, just in case that kind of scenario crops up where someone wakes up in the middle of the night kind of thing. So I'll still be doing it, just in a shorter format, so I can record it within like half an hour to 45 minutes kind of thing. But I might do it as like one big long video, right? Kind of thing. It's that the details like that I'm still kind of working out at the moment. But that's going to start to change. So there'll be sort of like half an hour, like 45-minute races, but still within the 6 tracks that I originally stated in the video originally. Now, when it comes to this race, because that's the only kind of key bit of information, I'm still doing livery videos as well, but they're going to be less frequent. But alright, back onto this race. As I think this race is nearly over. You can see not a lot really happens for me, apart from the tons and tons of times that I decided, fuck it, I don't want to be on the road anymore. I want to be on the dirt. I want to go across the mountainscapes and shit. But no, I did get stuck behind this one guy for a little while, sort of thing. And but that's the thing. He wasn't driving too recklessly. He wasn't driving too dirty, kind of like, Obviously, I'm still kind of like getting back used to the game, and I think the person in front of me is obviously kind of newish, at least, I would imagine. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit like, you think, hear that, bing bosh. I mean, I made a pretty good move there, and it paid off. I got ahead, so I took over him. Paid off. That was a good move from me, I would say. That's probably about the only decent part of my race there. But that's something I've realised. It's all like, oh, we're coming to the end of this, so it's going to move on to the next race. Alright, on to the next race. Well, basically, it's the last race of this video. But yeah, so it's like this one. This video, I'm all about. This race, I kind of got stuck behind the person for a little while, so it's like, yeah. But obviously, again, getting used to the game a little bit. Getting used to doing racing again, because how the cars behave in this game is different to how they kind of basically acted in sport. For me, I find the cars in this, unless it's a 4-wheel drive car, if it's like an FR or a rear-wheel drive kind of car, it feels more slidey. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if that's just me, or if other people may have realised, feel like that if they've also played sport. Oh, bit of a bump there from that person there. Oh dear. But yeah, anything that is rear-wheel drive in this, to me, feels a bit more slidey. So I wanted to sort of get used to that first, sort of get used to the car being a little bit more tail happy. You know, a little bump there, but I didn't know that he carried on. So, you know, no major loss there with him. But yeah, so I wanted to get used to that to the cars first, sort of thing, just to sort of like, get used to that driving. So I wasn't going to be like literally all over the place, hitting every person every single second that I could. Had to sort of swerve there a little bit. I think there I got a penalty because I kind of reacted and then turned in a little bit too tightly into that corner there, which is like fair enough. I made a mistake. I get a penalty. I'm not going to argue. I made the mistake. Then yeah. So yeah, they get even happy about that, but oh well, I got past them. Yeah, there's a little bit of argy-bargy, a little bit bumpy here, but yeah, what can you do? So I'll probably, in the next, because watching this now, seeing this now, to be perfectly honest with you, yeah, in the next video I will probably, oh yeah, the Bugatti guy tried to hit me off, but, so that's something else, I don't know if it's something that the game they do now, or if it's because I was going a bit slower than him or something, but I can't remember. I think it was in the replay at the bottom corner. One of us ghosted. I think it was the Bugatti ghosted, I think. So he ghosted and then just went straight through me into the wall. Obviously his intention was to ram me off the road, but he kind of failed because I think he ghosted. I don't know what kind of feature that is, but fair enough, I suppose. But yeah, watching this now, yeah, the next video I do on daily races it's gonna have more of the information. It's probably a bit nicer for you lot to watch as well. I don't know why I didn't put it on for this, but oh well, we made mistakes. But yeah, just general rundown, get a couple of day racing thing, see what kind of driving style I am most of the time. Again, like any other human, I make the odd mistake. This is the portion I make in this video. I make probably a few more mistakes than I normally would. Though, you know, that's the thing. Made a few more mistakes than I normally would. And then, so yeah, and then it's not this part. Nope. I think I think this is the guy who I get stuck behind for a little bit. Because it's sort of like, I think this guy in front of me, he was a Swede. I can't remember what his username was. It was like a bunch of random stuff. But yeah, I got stuck behind him for a little while. I knew I was faster than him. Or her. I'm not so sure. But I knew I was faster than them. It was just trying to find the right time to overtake without hitting them. Because, you know, so I was like, oh, I'll get 16 and then try to go there. And the problem is what they were doing there. They were sort of like a little bit. I think I gave me a little bump there, but I just let them keep their position. But it's like they were sort of like, they weren't fully over to the left, but they were coming over a little bit to the right. So I was just trying to like adjust myself, and then it's just like, oh, I won't make a move there. And then it's here. I think I'm obviously going inside, but then he was a bit slow. They were a bit slower, so I was like, okay, I can't really. I could try and overtake there, but it's a false chance. I might fail, but I might have also not really been close enough to make a move. So it was like trying to find out the best time to do it with a person whose behaviour wasn't unpredictable. You know, it wasn't. They weren't driving unpredictably. It's just that their line was always a little bit different to mine, into which it's sort of like there's a chance that our racing lines would collide with one another, and then boom. And you know, I don't want to intentionally ruin the race for them, and I don't really want to accidentally ruin the race for them either, really, because there's a good chance that I'll ruin my race as well at the same time, which I don't really want to do. If it can be avoided, I'll not do it. Yeah. So I think we're on. I think this is the last lap. I think this is the last lap now. I think we're on. See, this is why I need the information back on the bloody screen. But yeah, I might do another lot of races next week as well. Possibly, I might even start on the cancer video as well. It's for it. But the reason why is because I'm don't want to mainly do Skyrim stuff on this channel, but Skyrim's kind of slowed down a bit, so I want to try and go on to do a couple of different new things. Well, or say new things, because I used to do GT Sport, but gone to something that I haven't done for a while, and this is one of those things. So it's like, you know what, sod it. I'm gonna go back on GT7. If people don't watch it, oh well, doesn't matter. I still have fun, and that's the main thing. And so that's why with this, I'm not going to try and take this as not so much. I won't say seriously, because that's not really the right word. But I'm going to come to the approach of this where it's just more like it's a bit of fun, and you're going to see more of my mistakes. Because I always try and sort of like get the sort of like the better races in the video, just stand over, or if I didn't like how one race went, I was like, you know what, so that I'm going to do another race and then put that in the video because I hope I get a better result, la la la, you know. Whereas now with this, it's basically going to be one race. The only time when it might be a little bit different, obviously, is just say, for example, my internet signal starts getting really shitty. Then I'll end up quitting the race, wait for my signal to get better, and then do another race, kind of thing, you know, la la la. But if it's not that, then it's straight up going to be what race you see was basically going to be pretty much the first race that I did. If it was an absolute shit show, then you'll see that it was an absolute shit show. If it was not actually too bad of a race, then you'll get to see that it wasn't actually too bad of a race. So I'm going to come over this more of a fun approach, but not ruining other people's races by being some dipshit who's like, oh, I'm gonna run you off the road. No. Yeah. I'm gonna do the best I can to not have any major contact with any other drivers if I can. Simple as. So by this point, there's like, I think there's by this point in the race, which is near the end of the race now, I think there was like 10 people left. So there was a point when I was quite up and sort of like a bit higher up in the positions. So I was, you know, out of 15 people, I was probably about position 10, position 9. But then people left. And then that put me right back down to the thing. I've just now served a penalty. The guy who got stuck behind managed to take over. At this point, I decided to make a move. Little rough around the edges, but I made the move. I took the bit of a rough move, but I took the move and got 9th in that race. So yeah, that's it. You know, so obviously the next video will be a little bit different, not just because it's different races, but I mean the screen will be a little bit different. So there'll be a bit more information, so you can see what position I am. I can see what position I'm in. This something, la la la. This is just a reintroduction to GT7 in the midst of online races. An reintroduction to myself, and for you as well. Or a first time viewing if you're kind of new and haven't watched any of my other stuff before. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, next video will probably be some more daily races, as well as I'll probably be doing another liveries video soon. I'll also be getting on to doing the cancer research videos, or video, depends on how I'm going to do that right now. I'm not so sure. But right, my time is almost up here, so remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you'll also find me on my Discord, and you'll find a link to that in the description below. So until next time, I'll see you all later.